Hey, Adam from Skillboard here. Today we'll be showing you how to learn some tips and tricks for mastering the Skillboard in your house. We'll be featuring a couple different board sizes, a few different ball sizes, and pressures so that you can adapt to your level. All right, so if you've got a chair at home that's a taller chair, that works perfectly, and finding a nice carpeted place is going to be a really good combination to learn. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold on to the chair, and I've got the small ball on a PSI of 3, which is the beginner level. And I'm going to use the chair to kind of get my weight up here, and I'm going to find stability standing like this. When the ball's at a PSI of 3 at the beginner level, it's so deflated that it doesn't really move much, and so you're still getting a 360-degree range of motion, but it's in a fixed position. And to test my balance, I can let go for a second and then come back and hold on. So I can kind of let go, hold on, let go, and come back. This is a really good way to start learning. All right, so here we are in the kitchen, and what we have is an overhung kitchen counter, which is a really good way to learn because you can still be perpendicular to the ground and the board is under the counter. So you're not leaning over and learning improperly. So here I'm using the large board and the medium ball at a PSI of 6, which we characterize as the hard mode. To make this a little easier, you can go down in PSI and you can also use the small ball at a lower PSI. You'll notice here that I'm riding the board with floor savers on the edges. These are a rubber grip material that really helps start on tile or hardwood. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab my hands here because the board is gonna shift onto the ball in this direction. And I'm gonna go ahead and get on the ball. And now I'm balancing and I can go left to right and my upper body is stabilized with the counter. To test your training here, you can lift your hands up, balance without the counter, and put them back down for stability if you need it. Another test of your training is you can lift your eye gaze and do the same thing, and you'll find that that's much more difficult than looking down at one point. So give it a shot. Each kitchen and each house will be a little different, but hopefully you can find a counter that allows you to be under the counter and perpendicular to the ground. So now we're at a dining room table. I'm riding the mini Skillboard, and I'm riding the small ball at a PSI of 4. You'll notice that the ball doesn't really move very much. It sits in place, and that's a much easier position to learn in. If you want it to be a little harder, you can use the medium or the large ball and increase the PSI to 5, 6, or 7. This is a bar height dining room table. If you have a lower dining table, it might be too low, in which case maybe use one of the other methods of learning. So I'm gonna put my hands again here, and I'm gonna get up, and same concept as before. You can lift your hands up and down, up. When you're up, try to get some movement, and down. When your hands are down, feel free to also move around to get a good amount of movement and really get a feel for where the ball is. And again, to really test your training, look into the distance and lift your hands up. And that's basically balancing without any assistance. So give that a shot and see how it goes. If you don't have a bar height table, try using the back of a chair on your regular height table, and that should be able to do the trick. Okay, so here we are in a hallway, which is a very good place to learn how to ride the Skillboard. It's almost like you're riding with bumpers on. So no matter how you fall, the wall is gonna be there to help. So I'm riding the large ball at a PSI of 8. This is considered our expert level. And a really good thing to do here is hold on to the wall in front of you, and then you can also hold on to the wall behind you and start getting a good amount of movement. As you get more comfortable, you can release from the wall and just ride without using the wall. But you'll be more comfortable knowing that the hallway is always there to catch you. An even easier way to learn how to start using the Skillboard is to start with the Wobble Cushion. You'll notice that it'll catch you no matter in which direction you go. And so this is a really fun and easy way to start using the Skillboard before going up to a ball.